Hey everyone, welcome to iHadi and Happy New Year. Now today we're going to check out the iPhone 13 in 2023. That's right, no more 2022. We're going to be assessing to find out if this phone is still a good fit for 2023. So as usual, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video, turn on post notifications, and let's get started. So as we all recall, this phone was released in September of 2021. Came out with iOS 15. So definitely it's still up to date. It still has the latest base model iPhone design. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today is display. Yeah. So this is a 6.1 inch display with Dolby Vision HDR10 Super Retina OLED. And unlike the iPhone 11 and 12 series, this one goes up to 800 nits of brightness. Yeah, you can see really bright display. It also goes up to 1200 nits for HDR10 content and Dolby Vision. So I guess that's still quite standard. Yep, you can see how bright the phone is. And it's a 60 Hz panel, so it does quite alright for 60 Hz panels. That's still what you have on the iPhone 14 Plus and 14. Yeah, so I won't really say that's outdated as far as iPhones are concerned, because like it's what the base models have, and that's why we're making this review for the base model buyers, not really the pro buyers. Yeah. So for display, as far as we ignore the 60 Hz panel, this is standard. 800 nits is quite good. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's standard enough. It's just right. Let's put it that way. And it goes up to 1200. Don't forget. Yeah, 800 is just software limitation. Yeah, so the next thing we should talk about is software support. This came out in iOS 15, so I bet it's going to see the iOS 20, definitely. Probably 21, but so for that alone, it means it's definitely very supported. Like this basically extends even further because the iPhone 14 Plus came with iOS 16, but they still run on the same architecture and CPU with this. Yeah, this is a 5 nanometer CPU. Yeah, so it's quite standard and updated. So definitely you'll see a lot of software support with this device. Yeah, so let's move over to the battery. As for the battery, this rocks a 3200 plus milliampere hour battery. That is quite the standard for the 6.1 inch iPhones. Yeah, so this definitely has as strong a battery as a 6.1 inch iPhone can have. Yeah, so like this is standard enough. Like I get up to 10 hours of screen on time on a single charge. Yeah, so that's quite all right. 10 hours, that's like without gaming. When I use, like, let's say I surf the social media for 1 hour, when it was fully charged from like 100%, it can go down to 90 in an hour. So that's quite standard. Yeah, for a non-pro. I know the pros have the pro maxes have 4300 and something. That's overkill. But this, for its size and for his weight, and Apple has sacrificed one or two things to achieve his size and weight. Yeah, but this is definitely more significantly better than the 12 series. So yeah, this is standard in battery. It's up to standard. There is nothing wrong with the battery. I recently watched a camera comparison on Max Tech channel on YouTube about like the Pixel 6a, the Z Flip 4, and the iPhone 13 camera comparison. And the iPhone 13 handed both their asses. So like I think for that reason alone, I can see the camera is still quite standard. It's like it still beats almost every Android phone that exists. Yeah, only the 14 Pros I can say beat it. Yeah, so that's quite alright. The camera is still top notch. Takes great pictures. I can't really show you much examples of pictures because like I'm indoors. Yeah, I'd have loved to take it out on a tour, picture taking tour. Yeah, maybe next time you can do that. Yeah, so now let's move to performance. Yeah, that's what most of you are definitely interested in. So for the performance, this rocks the A15 Bionic and the Apple 4-core GPU. 15 Bionic is 5 nanometers, clocked at 3.2 gigahertz. Yeah, so that clock speed is really high for today's mobile. Maybe we should run a Geekbench, or I could just show you Geekbench I've taken before. Yeah, look at this. This is the last one I took. 1732 for the single core and 4731 for the multi-core. Yeah, trust me, that is really great. Yeah, I don't think there's any Android phone in existence that has up to this right now. Yeah, so these are promising Geekbench because even this, yeah, this was slightly lower because like I heated the phone, I gamed the phone prior to taking the Geekbench, so that's why I did this. Then this is still kind of alright, yeah, but this is like the most recent one I ran, and you can see really great. So for performance, I can give you like, let's say 9/10 because this is really high. The 10/10 goes to the 14 and 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max. Yeah, so top notch performance with the 4 gigs of RAM. Maybe we could do a speaker test. Yeah, speaker test could be fine. So okay, this is speaker test.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build.
Yeah, so as far as speakers are concerned, it has the updated kind of speaker design here, and it also has a very loud bottom firing speaker. So like, trust me, this phone is good to go. Like, if you come from the iPhone 12 to iPhone 13, you're going to notice the difference, especially at the top. There is more distribution. Like, the sound doesn't just feel pointed when you put like your ear on it. It's just distributed and very loud around the whole of the line down here. So like, good job Apple on doing that. It's quite nice, and also getting rid of the hole on the notch and all that. Yeah, so finally, now let's talk about the pricing and if it's a good fit to buy. Before we just do a brief gaming, just to show you the endurance and all that. So this phone is probably $700 or so like that. So that's still quite alright for what you get. Yeah, for a night it's an iPhone. So forget about the 120 Hz. It gives you almost every other thing. It even beats the 120 Hz phones in many things. So like, trust me, it's a good fit to buy. It's an iPhone. Yeah, at some point we have to just get over the 120 Hz stuff because we have lived with 60 Hz for as long as possible. So get over it. You can't get everything you want. No, you can't. Yeah, I'm sorry I recently Call of Duty Mobile, but let's try out this first. My bad. Alright, next game. Let's try out this. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I think that should be all. Let's not take too much time. Yeah. So I feel if you ever caught in between buying this and the iPhone 14, you should definitely pick this without hesitation. Why? Because rather than wasting $100 more in getting the same CPU and display and almost everything, with just a teeny tiny bit upgrade to the RAM and camera, which doesn't really make much difference on an iPhone, use that $100 to get an AirPods or something nice, something that actually stands like it shows the value you get. So what's the point? In the next year, Apple's going to take down the price of the 14 a bit. So like spend and buy iPhone 13. It's more worth it than the 14. Or let's just have the money to waste. Yeah. So I think that wraps it up. Should you get this phone? Absolutely. So see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, because I'm watching all of you. Bye.